Hello everyone, I am your produce guy, and today we're going to make ratatouille. I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of ratatouille before, but it's a wonderful vegetable dish that you build one flavor on another until you've got great delicious flavor. And what is so exciting about this ratatouille is it features a bunch of my homegrown produce. So let me real quick go through the ingredient list and then we'll get cooking. First, we need a third of a cup of olive oil and then a half cup of olive oil. So two different issues there of olive oil. We've got a pound of Garden Fresh eggplant. I've got a pound of zucchini that's going to go in there. I've got some herbs. I've got some flat leaf Italian parsley just picked out of the garden just minutes ago. Some basil that has come out of the garden. This would be equivalent to about a half a bunch of basil that you'd buy in the store. Just went around and picked a leaf off of each one of the plants out in the garden to get that basil going. I've got some fresh thyme, some sprigs of fresh thyme. These cherry tomatoes, about 2 pints of cherry tomatoes. These things are probably about $6 worth of cherry tomatoes right here in this bowl that I just was out in the garden literally minutes ago. Picked those. I've got a couple of onions, a bell pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, secret ingredient, anchovies. Normally you'd use about 3 fillets of anchovies, but I've got anchovy paste. I'm going to cheat on that one and put that in. A little salt, pepper, and some crushed red pepper that's going to go in it, and the final touch will be some balsamic vinegar in the end. So that's the list of ingredients. I'm going to get cooking right now. I'll start with the eggplant because that's the first ingredient that's going to go in. Just going to remove the ends and then going to split this guy right down the middle. We just leave the skin right on and then just cut it into pieces like that. 1 pound of eggplant. Alright, we've got the oil hot in the pan, got our eggplant rendered down here. Let's get them right in there. Ah, hear that sizzle. Okay, these are going to cook for about 5 minutes. I'm going to season them well with some pepper. And some salt. And now those will cook down. Okay, while that eggplant is cooking, we'll go ahead and prep our next vegetable. The great part about this is because you cook, you prep, you cook. So you don't have to do this all up at once. It can be cooking and you're working while it's working back there. So you can probably hear the sizzle in the back of the eggplant. Here we go. We'll just get our zucchini done up the same way we did the eggplant in these larger pieces. Okay, these eggplants have been on for about 10 minutes now. We're going to pull them off and drain them. Oh, look at that. Drain them on there. Nice and soft. I want to leave that skin on to get that great purple color into the dish. Okay, now we're going to do the exact same thing. We used a third of a cup of olive oil on that first batch. I'm going to use another quarter here. A little bit more. And we're going to do the same step with our zucchini that we broke down. We'll get those cooked down. Next step is to break down our onions while the zucchini is on the stove back there. I'm sure you can hear that sizzling. We're going to finely chop these 2 onions. And when the zucchini's done, these will go in the pan. With that onion, we'll put in our bell pepper. Get our garlic ready, and you know I love to grate my garlic into my dishes rather than mince it up or chop it. Just get more surface area and more garlic flavor goes throughout that dish. So I've got 3 cloves of garlic here for what we're doing. Alright, I've got this freshly picked flat leaf Italian parsley. Get a little chop on that. That'll go in. And a nice little rough chop on this fresh basil leaf that just came out of the garden as well. Alright, we got our zucchini. Look at that, nice and browned up there. Oh, delicious. Alright, we got to drain that. Alright, the rest of the olive oil goes in. And now comes our onions, peppers, herbs, all going to go in. Along with 3 cloves of garlic. Alright, there we go. Our garlic is all in. Now, our anchovy paste. And I'm going to have to guess here on what 3 fillets of anchovies are going to be about. But I like anchovies. So there goes, not like that. Secret ingredient. Lastly, let's get those thyme leaves in there. And we'll let this cook down. Okay, well those onions are beginning to cook down. Oh, and they smell so good. That thing is really beginning to take on the flavor that you want with it. Got to take these tomatoes. We'll slice them all in half. Remember, these guys are right off the vine, and they are sweet as sugar. They're going to add a great color and delicious sweetness to this dish. Okay, our onions have cooked down there. Here come our tomatoes. Alright. Oh, aren't those beautiful? Woo! Okay, we'll cook those down for a minute. Okay, these tomatoes have been on the stove here for about 10 minutes now, and they're breaking down. So it's time to reintroduce our zucchini and our eggplant. Go right in there. In addition to these, we're going to put in a pinch of red pepper flakes here. There's probably enough red pepper flakes there, unless you like it really spicy. Now this is going to go on and cook down for about 20 minutes on medium to low heat. Look how beautiful that is. The color in there, terrific. Alright, we've been on the stove 20 minutes now. That's all cooked down. The last step here, a little tiny bit balsamic vinegar. And that's it. Stir that in and let it cool down. Well, here we are. Our ratatouille. Oh, it looks beautiful. Dish up a little bit here. Oh, look at that. Let's have a taste. Woo! That's outstanding. This is for dinner. We got dinner coming up here right now. We're going to serve this on the table. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Check down in the box. We'll have a list of the ingredients, and a little bit of instructions. If you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear them. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am your produce guy, and remember, garden fresh is best.